how to make cute little three-dimensional Christmas tree ornaments using recycled Christmas cards or scrapbook paper.
Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone. To do this, you'll need a template. I will put a link in the description box to my website where you can print this particular one out. But basically it's 3 triangles, one on top of the other with a stem. You can draw your own, or you can do a Google image search for Christmas tree clip art and just print out one of your own. Now the size is up to you. You can make larger or smaller ornaments, and the materials are up to you as well. You could use scrapbooking paper, you could use recycled Christmas cards, or in this particular case I'm using brand new Christmas cards, so I'd have all the same one, just different parts of the card. So take your Christmas tree template, I printed mine out onto cardstock so it would be more durable, and then just trace it out onto your Christmas card. Now obviously we're going to trace on the inside of the card and make sure that the image you want is on the reverse side. So just trace them out. You can use pencil or pen, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see it. And I managed to get 3 of these little trees on this particular card. And then just cut them out. It's probably the longest part, is the cutting out. If you use a really simple shape, kids could do this quite easily. So there are my little Christmas tree shapes, and what you're going to do is fold them in half. Do it carefully because you want the point at the top to be nice and sharp, and you want the edges to line up. And then I used the boning tool, but you can use a ruler just to make sure that the crease was nice and sharp. Now I used 6 of these for one ornament. You could use more than that. The more you use, the more full your tree is going to be. You could use as few as 4. Then a little bit of glue on one side and then add another piece on top. So you fold it in half, add some glue, and then add another piece on top. And just keep going until they're all glued together. Obviously, you're going to make sure the image is on the inside when you fold it so that when you unfold everything, it'll look nice. And then just readjust as you go. And finally, you only have one place left to glue, but before we do that, we need to add the ornament string and any other decorations. So that's a little bell, little decorative bell, and a little piece of ornament string. So I'm just going to put this at the bottom. So I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue just because it glues solidly and quickly. And add that little bell at the bottom hanging down, and then adding an ornament string at the top. So we'll have something to hang it from on the tree. And a little bit more glue on the flaps and just shut it. And make sure the string is coming out the top of the tree and the bell is hanging out at the bottom of the tree. And I use little beads. So you can see here the one on the left is a recycled Christmas card one with a bunch of different ones. This one has all the same card, but each facet is different because it's each different part of the card. And this is kind of complimentary scrapbooking paper. And this one I put a little star hanging down. I think that's really cute to have those hanging. And here's a few shots of them hanging from the tree. I think this is actually a pretty awesome size that I used. I think it's the perfect size of ornament for your average size tree. And they look really nice. And you can even decorate these with a little extra glitter on the edges if you wanted to hide the edges. Check out my homemade Christmas tree ornament playlist for more great ideas to decorate your tree.